Hi guys, so I'm actually recording this on my phone because my computer's super bananas with recordings. I also have a cold, so if I sound funny, there you go. What's up? It's Elaine, and here's a little channel update as to why I haven't been uploading so much and what's going on and blah blah blah. Basically, I got a job and now I work all day. And I'm behind in my schoolwork because I work so much and I'm getting sick all the time. And it's a whole thing. When I'm not working, I'm going on dates with Enrique. And when I'm not going on dates with Enrique, I'm sleeping. Like that's my whole. I'm so busy right now. Um, so that was the main thing I want to get out of the way. I wanted to share some other important news and then get to something fun, actually. So, the important news is I have decided to not go with voice acting for Dark Affinity, and I'm thinking I may go for a more traditional look, you know? I'm still thinking on whether I should even have 3D or not, because I like 3D, but it's almost like too much for Maple animation. It's almost like, and I have to like export it from a 3D program into a 2D program, and it's so incredibly glitchy and hard and not intuitive and not designed for 3D. So I may actually not use 3D for Dark Affinity. But rest assured, Dark Affinity is still in development and it's still super awesome and it's still gonna happen. It's just taking a while. I'm still working on 11 artists, but I'm just so busy. One other thing is, oh, I want to mention, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't really show my, like, crappy old videos. Like, I started when I was 12, and my original animations were super terrible. But, like, somewhere along the way, I thought that my old bad animations were holding back my potential for some reason. I thought people looked at them and they just made my channel look bad, and I just deleted all of them. And, like, as a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, I get, like, sad sometimes and I try and find them and I can't find them. It's really kind of a bummer. So that just kind of happened. But I did want to tell you what they were at least like so you could get an idea of where it all started. And they definitely weren't Anime Studio animations. Like now I use Anime Studio and everything is rigged and all fancy and slidey smoothy and all pretty. But when I started, oh boy, I didn't even know Band Story existed. I was like, Nysars did this, where I actually edited from the Maple Story game into the videos, and I had this series and it was about like angels. I think you guys have seen there's some characters with wings on my channel banner. And like years and years and years ago, they used to look super different, and they're actually getting redesigned again. Oh boy, don't get me started. It's a whole thing I've never actually gotten to get into with you guys, but someday, maybe someday we will explore that story. But anyways, that was a story like a really long time ago, and they were like angels and they were like warriors, and I have no idea what it was about. I think there was a romance. It was terrible. Everything was edited in from Maple Story, and you could see the pixels. Like you could see where it was cut out of, and like I remember specifically like cutting some character poses out of like Ludibrium, I think that's what that place is called, the Lego one, and you could see these just ugly like yellow neon yellow bricks in the background. So it was terrible. And what else? Oh gosh, I just I didn't use Sony Vegas. No, I used Windows Movie Maker. So the text was like the Windows Movie Maker text, and it was white and you could barely see it. And I would just put like massive strings of dialogue in all at once, and you couldn't even like read it. Oh, you couldn't read it, and it was super terrible. Oh my God. It was, but I kind of love it and hate it at the same time, and I like wish I could revisit. Sometimes I'm almost tempted to recreate it just because it was so bad. You know what I mean? Like so bad it's good. Um, so I just want to tell you guys that because like some people seem to think that I come off a little bit snotty, like I think I'm better than other animators because I'm a rigger, or I've just gotten impressions from people like that. And I myself tend to be really, really perfectionist and fussy, and I'll even like, I take down videos that I'm embarrassed of. I have videos on my channel right now that are unlisted because I'm like, they're not good enough. Like, and I think I added them to like a playlist. Most of them are just embarrassing because they're like too weird. Uh, like they either have like strange, dirty jokes in them, or like I don't know, they're just weird, or tacky. Um, so yeah, I just didn't want to. I just thought it'd be cool if you guys could know like where I began because I began way, way worse than a lot of people. And even when I learned to use Sony Vegas, I was still really terrible, and I would just like redo the same animations over and over and over and over again until they were perfect and like obsessed. And it'd take hours to do anything. And I like never finished an MMV. I never finished an MMV. I made these like tiny short SMMVs all the time. Nowadays, I don't always finish them, but like my goal is to at least get close to the minute mark. And I'm currently working on something. It's not even really an MMV at this point. It's like an animated short. And it's already hit like the 2 minute mark. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like so happy. What else? I do want to tell you guys that there is actually more to the story with me and Enrique and John, and everyone's like, oh my God, there's more. Yes, there's more. um, there's sort of a gap between the video robbers and the video home, and I may fill that in, which will be fun. But yeah, that's mostly what I want to say. I am still doing Dark Affinity, and I am still doing all of that. I'm just trying to um, make a few cutbacks. It was a really ambitious idea, but I'm realizing that I bit off more than I could chew right now. And someday we will have 3D animation, and we will have like tons of it. And I'm already like working on like a 3D character, and it's like really awesome. But this is not that day, and I just think I need to take a step back. I hope you guys aren't really, really disappointed, but I feel that people that really want to see this series, because it's hard to know anything about it from when it's shown, but I'm sure there are people that are like, man, just make a series already, Elaine. So people that really want to see the series, I'm sure you're like, who cares what you use as long as it looks good, which, yeah, that's what I'm going with too. Who cares as long as it looks good? And it's gonna look good, I hope. Alright, that's all I had to say. Also, wow, it's been like 8 or 9, I think it's been 8 months since I started dating Enrique. Can you believe it? It's been past a year, and I like wanted to make like I mean, not past year, past half a year. And I wanted to make like a half a year video to celebrate that, but I didn't make it in time. But I make videos for him all the time, so who cares? If you guys didn't know, he actually does watch the videos. He does read the comments, and he watches the videos, and he sees what you people say, and he loves it. He really does. So, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. I'll talk to you guys soon again.